Hello everyone, this is Toba with Essential Stretching. This one we're going to focus on straddles and splits and different stretches on how to get there. So the first stretch, I do a little bit of a combination of what is like a straddle, and then we're also going to stretch and engage the front leg and kind of targeting that hamstring and behind the knee, the popliteal area. You may want to use assistance. You might want to use yoga blocks, rolled up sheets, comforters, pillows, and place them wherever you feel like you need to use these stretches. You do not have to follow my pace. You can pause and rewind and take your time with certain stretches. Especially if you're copying me for the first time and you don't normally do this, you might find it's a workout. So, in releasing that hamstring a bit more in the area behind the knee, it will make doing all of this a bit easier. You'll notice here that I try to keep my back straight as possible and keep my core engaged while I'm doing all of this. Like I said, some of this will come as a workout. Again, I'm walking myself. You don't have to do this on your fist. You can do this on your hands. And of course, you might want some assistance if you're not used to doing this. You'll also notice that this stretch also engages the quad again and the inner hips. Once again, doing something that engages that front and inner hip, similar to the lunge. I'm turning, making sure to get as much of my movement as possible. Here I indicate please keep your back straight. And here, this part's going to be a bit difficult for some people. Some people this will be a breeze. The idea here is to keep your back straight, and you want to start relaxing your hips. This part is not so easy. Especially if you're having trouble, you might just want to take yourself all the way forward and lay down with as far as your legs will go comfortably and use your weight and that stretch to take your time and relax your hips and your back. Here, I will use the wall to example just that. Here, I'm simply just laying my head on my hands. This is also a bit of a stretch for your chest. And the idea here is to, once again, relax your lower back, relax your hips, get your legs used to doing this. Take as long as you need. You do not have to do all of these stretches. I repeat, you do not have to do all of these stretches, and you do not have to copy exactly what I do. The idea is that we get at these similar muscles. And the muscles that we're really after today all are along the inside of the leg, the inside of the hips, and I will place the specific muscles in the description of the video. Notice I go on both sides. Once again, you don't just do a stretch and go. You want to leave it, come back into it, engage. This part is a bit more advanced. It takes more strength. You see, I'm pointing to myself because this is something I personally do. You do not have to copy this. Take your time, lower yourself into this. During this entire time, I'm trying to keep my back straight. I'm trying to breathe and relax my hips and engage my core so that nothing slips out of place. Of course, my back is included in that. It's not just my stomach when I say my core is engaged. So cool. It took all that just to get here. And I'll do you one better. If this is hard to maintain, you feel like your legs are going out, it's really difficult to maintain it, use the wall. If you don't have a wall space, you can use some things that have some weight to them, like the edges of the table, a chair with some things on it. You can get a little creative, but don't force yourself to do beyond what you want to do. bend, you want to move your spine more, you want to twist more, do that. That's okay. But do not force yourself. Do not go beyond a moderate amount of pain in the stretch. And it should be a tolerable pain. If it's like darn near excruciating, even though it's not very intense, be wary of your joints, be wary of your tendons. Take your time. We're doing this partly for relaxation, and you can add more intensity, especially if you're doing this to break past your previous barrier of flexibility. So, you'll notice throughout the video, I use my arms as assistants. Right now, in this particular video, I do not feel that my muscles are free enough for me to engage them in a relaxed manner. So I'll use my arm to help stabilize me where necessary. And then, when my muscles feel more relaxed, when I'm really getting into the stretch where I would like to be, I'll allow my core and my inner muscles that I'm trying to address to do their jobs. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video. And questions, please, I'll be happy to answer some questions, and it'll also help me make more detailed videos in the future. So you'll see here now my hips are kind of relaxed. I can sit down, engage them normally, and I hope you guys have a great stretch. You take care. Hope to see you again.